Ready to go here. Rhlske stands in. Well struck right field. That one's back there. And it's off the wall. Round second, digging for third.
No, he's safe.
He was all over that one. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
Fouled off. He was late. Rhlske, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. And that's down and away. Hard hit left side. Slings it across. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Good situational hitting right there. Grounds out. Gets that run in from third. They get on the board first.
Off the plate,
Misses off the plate. Ball one.
Boog, Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
Base hit. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Gavin Sheets in now, takes ball one off the plate. Tatis dives back in. Man at first, one away. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Next pitch misses, and that's ball two.
He's safe.
Back safely. And a foul ball. Man at second. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Two gone. Goes to second. Safe there. Here's Machado. Lined into right. Stretches out and hauls it in. And we're back. And our pitcher in this game, number 18.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Here's Lane Thomas.
Leading off for the Guardians, the center fielder, Lane Thomas.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
0-1's the count.
Now one missed. And a swing and a miss there.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians.
Second baseman, Daniel Schneemann.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Inside.
No, inside.
And the count is 1-2. On the ground. Sneaks through. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Nabs it. Now a long throw to first. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. Back here in Cleveland. New inning getting started at the plate. Jake Cronenworth. And it's fouled off. Ortiz measures 6 feet 2 inches. 26 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Up the middle, Rhlske. One out in second. And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Thomas makes the grab for the second out. Two down, base is empty. Xander Bogaerts, the next up for the Padres. Right through there for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. Base hit around first, heading for two. Bogaerts into second.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Jason Hayward stands in now and watches strike one. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the dirt, blocked. Runner at second, two down. Here at the top of the second. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's out number 3. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
The left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Merrill snags it, and there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. One out, base is empty. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. Kyle Mansardo now at the plate. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. 2 outs, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back now at Progressive Field. And now, Luis Ortiz back to work. And there's a ball.
Two balls, no strikes.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
He gets down, a base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field.
Rhlske. There's one. On to Santana, 2.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
Tatis in the box now. No balls and a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
No ball,
Try to
2
go
strikes.
again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And that one's gone. He'll touch them all. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Sheets batting for the
0-1's the
second
count.
time, and that's strike one. And that's
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
1 strike.
And it's a ball and a strike. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings and misses.
1 ball,
1
2
and 2.
strikes.
That one ripped. Kwan sprinting after it. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third, and now it's going to be Brian Rhlske.
The shortstop, Brian Rhlske.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Strike one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss
1 ball,
as he was out front
2
that
strikes.
time. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Just misses
Ball
with
1.
that one. Starting to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. Nope, he held back. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Digging in, John Kenzie Noel. 1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Next offering misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
The center fielder.
So the lineup flips over. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. A little bit low. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2. Way high.
Fastball 2. 2-2 the count.
Swing and a pop-up. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and it's a 1-run game. And they throw on the brakes at third with no intention of testing the strong arm in right.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will all.
Wandy Peralta takes over on the mound.
And he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
Swing and a miss. And the count
I got
1-1.
one strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. On to the fourth. Now here is Manny Machado.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
Right side. And that one handled. Slings to first. Machado out of the play. Jake Cronenworth digs in now. Grounded out his first time.
Jake Cronenworth.
To the right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. That takes care of Cronenworth. 2 outs. Base is empty. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. Line drive. That's a base hit. And Xander Bogaerts with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Count.
Oh, look at the stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Here in Cleveland, here's Jose Ramirez.
For the Guardians, the third baseman, Jose
And that's
Ramirez.
off the inside edge. 1-0. And a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging.
Now
Next to
back,
hit,
left
Steven
field,
Kwan.
Steven
Fly to center his first time.
Kwan.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Now
And up
batting,
next for
the
Cleveland,
first baseman,
Carlos Santana.
Santana.
Now that's smacked to right center. Reaching down, makes the catch. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
from San Diego,
And now the
designated
DH,
hitter,
Jason Hayward.
Hayward.
Hayward goes 6 feet 5 inches, 240 pounds. And
Ball
though
1, no
usually
strike.
in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1
Some guys
strike.
don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
The 1-2. Come back there to the mound. 1 up, 1 down. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Luis
Now
Arias.
batting, the first baseman, Luis Arias.
Pitch is
Counts
in the
1-0.
dirt, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Pitch
2
misses,
balls, no
and the
strike.
count is 2-0. Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next offering is in for a strike. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first with 1 gone. So digging in now. Runner on the go. In the dirt. Arrives into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Arrives. Leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Pickoff throw. Tag. And he picked off. Out to short. Now the throw to first on the run.
No,
can't pick it up cleanly. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. A dive, he's got it. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Guardians DH, Kyle Manzardo. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2 is the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Brian Rocchio. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Swing and a foul straight back. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2 keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering is in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And first offering is fouled off. They say it went.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Struck him out without a swing, and he strikes out the side in the 5th. And we're back, all set for the top of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Gavin Sheets. And ball 1.
No strike.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
What a stop. The tag, and they got him. Here's Manny Machado now. 2 in this one.
Manny Machado.
Line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Machado around second. Caught in between, trying for 3rd now. But he throws on the brakes, gets back to 2nd.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. Let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that's in for a strike. That's down and in.
That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Machado, the runner at 2nd with 1 away. swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 2.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
And now the lefty. Little chopper rolls foul. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of a curveball. Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. Pulls that one foul. Started to swing, held up. Man on second, 2 down. Fought off foul. That's to third. Ramirez. They limit the damage here. Back here in Cleveland. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is Jhonkensy Noel. Peralta back to work. This one popped up. Arise sizing this one up, but the second baseman calls him off. And there's one away. There's Lane Thomas now.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Merrill snags it for the second out. Now the number 2 hitter, Daniel Schneemann, 1 for 2. Smoked on the ground a second. On to first. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Inning over. Back now at Progressive Field. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Jason Hayward. And that is out of play. Cut on and lifted in the air. Kwan sprinting after it. And there's one down. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres.
Luis Arias.
Well, nowhere to go on that one. Just squared him up right in the back.
Jackson Merrill at the dish now. If you look at his early accomplishments, most start by calling him the youngest player ever to do something.
Yeah, do you have an example?
And he's back to first in time. Aller checks the runner. Arrives. Dives back in safely. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Kwan makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. Fernando Tatis Jr., the next up for the Padres. He's already homered in this game. Here goes the runner. Lined, and that's a base hit. The throw in. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. In to score from first.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Sheets at the plate now. That's throw to third. Save. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Thomas makes the grab, and that'll do it. Here in Cleveland, now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
You know, these Guardians, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Kwan in the box again. Takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Merrill makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And now here is Carlos Santana. He swings and fouls one off. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Inside,
that's inside.
just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Machado throws to first in time. Inning over. We go to the 8th. Here's Manny Machado.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
First
1-0.
pitch, not close. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. So up next, Jose Iglesias. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Campusano stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's back. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Everything came together for him. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Here comes X to the plate. Runner on the go. And it's fouled away. Campusano off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball popped up. Allard makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Kyle Manzardo.
The designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And the bottom of the 8th starts with a double.
All over that one right there. A well-deserved.
New arm out of the bullpen, Sean Reynolds. And here is Ryan Rocchio towards first. Arise takes it himself. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Naylor at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So in now for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Just missed. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be Jason Hayes. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Padres.
Number
Elias
17,
Diaz.
Elias.
Oh, looking for a little insurance here to start the ninth, Boog.
That one missed.
Ball one, no strikes.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 1-1. And there's a ball.
Two.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And that turns the lineup over.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
But he's back safely.
0-1.
Lockridge gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In the air, left side. Kwan under it. Hauls it in for the out. One away. Now, Jackson Merrill.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner
Counts
goes.
1-0.
There's a ball.
High leg.
No throw. Safe at second. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the ninth. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And it may be a long shot.
Double steal. Pitch misses. Throw to third, and he's out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Tatis runs in the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance, and there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. That's out to center field, and that gets down for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Now it's Manny Machado.
For the Guardians, number 52, Matt.
Check swing, called strike. And Manny gets a piece. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Back here in Cleveland, bottom 9, stepping up for the Guardians. Lane Thomas. Reynolds back to work. Right through there for a strike. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
And that's off the outside edge. Now 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Daniel Schneemann, 1 for 3. That's in there. Strike 1. They say you win.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Sets him down on strikes. Now only one out remaining. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
One strike away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him.